Changing areas of speed and usage is one of the most important focuses for roads specifically for safety. Going from rural highways to urban cities, done poorly, can at best lead to many people getting tickets and at worst end up with someone getting hurt. Speed reduction is at the heart of this change, making sure that it is properly accomplished and provides the nearby community that use not only the transition area, but also local roads, a place they feel safe and comfortable using how they see fit. It is not an easy step when managing the high amounts of traffic on a road daily such as this, which restricts types of improvements that can be done as well as certain speed limits, preventing many as well. So I want to take a look at a perfect example of this transition area and how the current speed reduction can be improved to both increase safety and add more usability. California State Route 126 coming into Fillmore is a perfect transition road to use and talk and show about improvements that can be perfect to help slow vehicles down here, but also improvements currently in place that aren't working or possible additions that wouldn't be as helpful, mainly due to the speed limit and high average daily traffic. First, let's start off with current speed reduction tactics that are already in place and the main problem with this section of road. There are the standard speed limit signs with the addition of signs warning of a reduction using speed limit zone signs. These both show that there's already an acknowledgement of an issue of vehicles following just the provided speed limit signs. Further markings are placed in the roadway to specifically distinguish the different speed limit zones. The problem with this is that there's no change at all to the structure of the roadway, with the only message to drivers being pure signage. With such a quick back-to-back speed limit change in such a short distance, from 60 miles per hour to 50 to 45 to 35, it just isn't enough to force drivers to slow down. Signage is the easiest and cheapest step toward trying to fix this problem, with the continued problem being perfectly shown using the other addition of the vehicle speed feedback sign, which very often displays a slow down message indicating vehicles are going either 10 to 15 miles over the speed limit. Signs like these can lead to a reduction in speed anywhere from 2 to 7 miles per hour, but it just isn't enough. Changing the speed limit and simply telling drivers on the road without instituting changes to the roadway itself, so there's no question to the reduction in speed, leads to many speeding drivers. The whole thing is show, don't tell. The next step is looking at the possible solutions that can help reduce the speed on this section of road. I'll start off with the cheapest and go from there. The least expensive addition that can be added with no change to the structure of the roadway are transverse speed reduction markers. These are small markings placed on the roadway surface that gives the impression of a smaller lane without actually changing the lane size, which makes it less comfortable to speed. These can reduce speed by up to 5 miles per hour. The next option is to add more landscaping to the surrounding area, such as trees or grass, to better show to drivers a change in the type of area that they are driving in. Going from open road with farms to the side to trees and grass can help adjust drivers to the change quicker. The next few steps require more large-scale changes to the roadway itself, such as adding a lateral shift using either a median or a change in the roadway design. This lateral shift forces drivers to acknowledge a change in the road and actively turn the wheel. These can work with all different roadway volumes and can reduce speed by up to 5 miles per hour. A similar choice would be to add a raised median in place of where there's only striping existing currently. The issue with these is that they would only be placed in areas of 35 miles per hour or less, which would require them to be placed in the city itself. This could work as a crossing refuge, however, for pedestrians to feel more comfortable and safe crossing the road at the many intersections that help reduce speeds by up to 1 to 8 miles per hour. One of the biggest shifts that could also be done would be a roadway diet. This could account for a reduction in lanes in the city, improvements to the existing bike lane such as separating it from the road using barriers, or using neckdowns or curb outs at intersections to further slow vehicles down. However, that last suggestion could possibly not work due to our current 30,000 ADT through the city, with those type of improvements to only be recommended on roads with 20,000 or less. Another speed reduction tool that had to be left out are chicanes due to such a high volume of traffic, with them targeted more toward local roads. A large-scale project that could also leave the city Fillmore as it is could be the addition of a roundabout where current existing intersections are that slow drivers down, as well as clearly show a change from a highway to a city street. Something you may have noticed is that all these changes are not exclusive or required of one another. The benefit to road improvements such as these is that only one improvement could be implemented, or they all could be. Adding small changes, both on the outskirts of the city, as well as the major road that runs through it, could improve the safety of the road by reducing speed and decrease the need for police present for traffic enforcement.